Okay, let's just jump right into it. There's a massive shift happening in software engineering, and it's all being driven by AI. The real question isn't if things are changing, they are. It's how fast, and more importantly, are you going to be the one doing the reshaping or the one getting replaced?
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. This quote from Yash Batra just perfectly captures the vibe, that low-key anxiety a lot of us are feeling. You're scrolling and it's all posts about AI efficiency gains, while the jobs for actual software engineers just seem to be drying up. And look, this isn't some far-off sci-fi thing. It's a very possible reality we need to start talking about. And this is the number that's got everyone's attention. Some experts are throwing this figure around, saying that AI could straight up replace up to 80% of what we currently consider a software engineer's job. Now, I know that sounds like pure hype, so let's actually dig into what's behind a number like that. Yeah, that 80% warning is pretty intense, but it's not just clickbait. It's coming from the fact that we're seeing a brand new kind of AI emerge, something totally different from the little autocomplete helpers we've gotten used to.
So say hello to Agentic AI. And no, we're not talking about a slightly beefier GitHub Copilot. These things are designed to work like a whole dev team in a box. You can give them a high-level goal, and they'll coordinate the tasks, write the code, run the tests, fix their own bugs, and then deploy it. They're becoming the orchestrators, not just simple tools. And these are the things those agents are getting really, really good at. All the stuff that, let's be honest, fills up most of our days is now on the chopping block. Boilerplate code, chasing down bugs for hours, setting up APIs, fiddling with configs. This is the stuff that makes up that 80% figure, and AI is just getting insanely good at it. So really get a feel for this, let's look at what this new AI teammate can do, like right now. These aren't just hypotheticals. These are real examples from developers who are in the trenches with these tools today. Just look at the speed difference here. A task that would take a pretty good engineer, maybe 45 minutes, building a straightforward microservice, and AI did it in three minutes. By the time you've even opened a browser to look up some docs, the AI has already coded, containerized, and documented the whole thing. It's wild. And it's not a one-off. Here's another one. Setting up a simple mock database for your tests. We've all been there, right? It's a 45-minute rabbit hole of docs and config files. An AI assistant spit out a totally working, production-ready solution in 30 seconds. This isn't just about coding faster, it's about completely vaporizing entire steps of our old workflow. So, if the AI is doing all the typing, what's left for us? This, right here, is the most important part of this whole conversation. The job isn't just disappearing, it's leveling up. It's shifting from being a code writer to something way more strategic, a code reviewer. Let's just quickly remember how it used to be, and for many, how it still is. You get a ticket, you spend time researching the best approach, you painstakingly type out every single line of code, write tests, and then manually hunt down all the bugs. It's all very hands-on, very in the weeds. Now compare that to the new AI workflow. You're starting at 30,000 feet. Your job is to define the big picture architecture and the rules of the road. Then you become a director, giving the AI really good prompts. After that, you review, you refine, and you verify. You're not laying bricks anymore. You're the architect, making sure the skyscraper holds together. And this quote from a developer who really leaned into these tools just nails it. It's that aha moment. His productivity went through the roof, but the time he spent physically typing just plummeted. He had basically transformed into a high-level reviewer and strategist without even realizing it at first. And this is the bottom line. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. The game is changing. Your value is no longer about how many lines of code you can churn out or how many library functions you have memorized. It's about your judgment, your taste, your ability to see the forest for the trees. Okay, so we've set the stage. Maybe scared you a little bit? Enough of that. Let's get practical. If the job is changing this much, how do you change with it? This is your playbook for surviving and actually thriving in this new world. First things first, you gotta follow the data. Look at what's happening in hiring. Companies using AI are changing who they're looking for. Since AI can handle all those routine tasks that juniors used to cut their teeth on, they're hiring fewer juniors. Instead, they're hungry for senior talent who can manage these incredibly powerful AI systems. And to put a really sharp point on it, One study found a 13% drop in jobs for early career engineers in roles that are being exposed to AI. It just makes economic sense, right? You can run a leaner, more experienced team that gets massive leverage from AI. So the entry level is getting squeezed, while the senior level is heating up. So what does that mean for you? It means it's time to upskill, big time. And we're not talking about just asking an AI to write a poem for you. We're talking about getting freakishly good at prompt engineering, learning how to orchestrate different AI agents, and thinking about systems-level security now that a machine is writing your code. But here's the interesting part. As the technical stuff gets automated, all those messy human skills become even more valuable. An AI can't decide what product the market needs. It can't get a whole team excited and aligned on a vision. And it sure can't mentor a young engineer and teach them good judgment. These are your new superpowers. So when you boil it all down, your new job description is this. You are the quality control. You're the guardian of coherence. As AI pumps out code faster than ever before, somebody has to make sure it all actually works together as a stable, coherent system. That somebody is you. All right, let's bring this home. We've talked about the warning signs, we've seen how the job is transforming, and we've got a playbook. Now for the big finale. You know, this whole thing might feel completely new and terrifying, but we've seen this movie before. Remember a decade ago when the cloud started taking off? System administrators were panicking, thinking their jobs were about to go extinct. And yeah, some of those jobs did vanish, but brand new, even more valuable roles like SRE and DevOps were born from the chaos. This is the same pattern. It's just happening way, way faster. So let's be crystal clear on this. This is not the end of software engineering. It's a massive, chaotic, and yeah, kind of scary reshaping of what it means to do this job. The value is moving up the stack, from pure implementation to high-level strategy and judgment. Which leaves us with just one final question. It's not about if AI is coming for your job. It's already here. The only choice you have left is what you're going to do about it. Will you let this wave replace you? Or are you going to learn how to tame it, master it, and ride it into the future? The next move is yours.